Okay, so I had the wrong one going on there. Yeah, I knew as soon as I hit the go live button that I hadn't switched the video, the intro and outro. So it's fixed now. Maybe I'll remember to do it later. After this first sprint, I'm going to open this. It's a present that I have received from Lauren. And yeah, we will open it soon. So, for those of you who do not know, maybe it's your first time joining me here, I am writer Sam Wicker, and what I do is I run at 25-minute sprints, sometimes 20-minute sprints, and then we have a little bit of a break. And during those sprints, you can write, read, edit, do household chores, whatever it is that you need to do in order to be productive for the day. I'll also be sharing where you can find more productivity or writing or reading sprints, a lot like this one. So yeah, stay tuned. For now, we are going to jump into the first sprint. So don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get up and stretch and walk around, especially if you have been sitting at your computer for a while already. And don't forget to get some Nums if you have some rumblies and the tumblies. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1, get at it. All right. How did everybody do on that one? Let me try to get over to the timer. There we go. Okay. So, Miss Kona, Madam here, is being somewhat vocal, and she's going to be going back and forth because Daddy's home and he's wrapping presents. So she's going to do her little thing. So I apologize for the tippy tappies and I apologize for the little whines that she does, but it is what it is. All right. If you are looking for more sprints like this one, make sure to hit up this link right here. It is a Google spreadsheet of all the streams going on today. And it doesn't look like there is one behind me. So I might, sorry, my phone was picking up my voice and trying to do the Google thing. I might run a little bit longer today. I'm not sure. Also, if you are an author tuber or a booktuber, or you are a tuber who knows other tubers or booktubers that have under 1,000 subs, make sure to join us and via this form right here. It is going to be a marathon that runs a week and a day, so 8 days, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really laid back. The only one that's probably stressing out is me, just because I want to make sure that I'm scheduling everybody okay. But yeah, join us if you want to kind of grow your community on YouTube and to see who pops up that you may not know about in the AuthorTuber BookTube community. We've got Heather and Alice leaving it for lunchtime. Thank you. Thank you for hitting the like button too. And Alice is one of our participants as well as Heather. And this was all Jenna's idea. But she's hugging the like button with a scarf. And we got Heather switching to her other channel. And we have Rita, aka Miranda's Cauldron. Good morning. Miranda's Cauldron, aka Rita, is also one of our participants. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, I hope. But yeah, I think it will be. I've always enjoyed AuthorTube and BookTube marathons, so kind of hoping that this falls together really well. Okay, so like I said, after this sprint, I was going to open this. This is a gift that I got from Lauren, and I think Nicole too. I'm going to use my little samurai sword. Here you go. I said I was going to use my little samurai sword. I need to sharpen it. Yeah, definitely need to sharpen this thing. So, with that being said, see, this is the reason why I open boxes off camera, because for some odd reason I always struggle. It never fails. Okay, so what do we got? We got Happy Pop gift series. So, is this chocolate? Risen to become, okay. Established in 2014, Happy Pop has quickly risen to become a premier sock brand. It's socks. Acclaimed for our imaginative designs, superior craftsmanship, innovative team of designers, and our close collaborations with skilled manufacturers. Nice. Okay. See, opening things off camera is awesome because you don't see me struggle. Hey, CJ. Hope you're well. I hope you're well too. Drafting more of a thesis chapter today. Ooh, good luck. I do not miss the thesis days. We got this. I promise. I should have put this on a long break timer. Hey, Eva. Good morning. I just need 9 more. Yeah, I know. Just 9 more followers on Twitch and I will have 50. But we are going to work on it. This Saturday, I'm going to do a Twitch live stream, just Twitch alone. Probably from 1 to 3 or 1 to 5, depending. And then I will, these are so cute. Distraction, sorry, shiny object. And then Sunday, I'll do the same. So hopefully we'll get, look at these. They are adorable. Oh my gosh. And the other one says, and tell me I'm pretty. So yeah, feed me and tell me I'm pretty. That's awesome. Thank you, Lauren. And I think there is, yeah. Little Merry Christmas box. Looks like a little cute box. See what's in here. I see a ribbon. Oh, they know me so well. So, for those of you that don't know, anything to do with animals, I love. Anything to do with raccoons, otters, pandas, horses, wolves in particular. Yeah. So today is apparently a raccoon day. And that says, Merry Christmas, you fairy animal. 2024. Yeah. Isn't that cool? And then it has a little ribbon attached to it so we can put it up on the tree. I am going to be a little bit more active in creating videos, so y'all will get to see like my tree here soon. An average viewer count of 3 and some stream hours, and then Twitch pennies. Exactly. Twitch channel, and I'll go follow. And then you'll just need 8 more. All right. So here is my channel on Twitch. Thank you, Alice. No, I need to scroll on down because Eva got me. All right, cool. Thank y'all. Y'all are awesome. Yes, so much so. 8 more followers now. We got this. Becoming a Twitcher before the end of 2024. Accomplishment achieved. Or will, I should say. All right. So let's get back into another sprint. Twitcher. Yeah. Do not forget to hydrate. Do not forget to get some noms if you have some rumblies and the tumblies. If you have been sitting or doing the same thing for a while, make sure to stretch at least if you're able to get up to and walk around. Take a little bit of a break, especially if you've been staring at a screen. Make sure to look off into the distance for at least 20 seconds before looking back at the screen. Hello, Hunter. What do you want, bud? Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Hold on. And toss a follow to your Twitcher. Yes. All right, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right. How did everybody do? Rita says the January event is going to be epic. I hope so. I really do. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get back over here because we have 29 participants so far, and that is absolutely great. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. And for it being the first time that we're doing this and we already have 29 participants, I think that's pretty good. I've been focusing so much on this that I have completely forgot to apply for the AuthorTube Writing Conference. So I'm going to have to actually think on that for a little bit and see what I can present. If y'all have any ideas of what I can present for the AuthorTube Writing Conference, feel free to pop them in the chat because, yeah. In the past, I did, let's see, I talked about the Supernote and other writing tech notebooks kind of thing. And then I did kind of like we do with Breaking the Block, how to get out of writer's block. I think that was last year. And yeah, so I'm kind of struggling to figure out what I want to do for this year. I know they have on their list another how to get out of writer's block thing. So maybe I'll do that again. I don't know. We'll see. As soon as the deadline for signing up for the marathon passes, I'll be able to concentrate on that a little bit more and figure out what I want to do. But yeah, speaking of which, if you are a AuthorTuber or BookTuber under 1K subscribers, I know I have already shared this link today, but feel free to sign up. If you want to know a little bit more about it, then there is some information in the form right before you click on all the things. So yeah. All right. And I'm going to ask my crew for help on getting in contact with more booktubers. It's a little daunting with the booktubers because their playlist doesn't have links to their channels unless they are in the shout out page. So yeah, it takes a few more clicks than what I'm used to. And I'm lazy. So yeah, that's going to happen today. Great time for new channels, inspired to start with a new year. Exactly. Hop into a collab. It'll bring the community followers, at the very least, boost the algorithms to recognize you as AuthorTubers. Yes. Exactly. That's what we're here for. We need to grow the community and get everybody tribed up, I guess. And it's a lot more fun when you've got a crew to work around. Okay. That being said, there was something else I was going to talk about, but it'll be okay. I'll probably think about it and do it during the next break. The whole remembering the AuthorTube Writing Conference kind of threw me off for this chat break. But yeah, that's what I got done during this past sprint, is contacting a couple more channels and doing some emails around the marathon. And I'm trying my best to stay in the office because the Hubs is wrapping Christmas presents. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. All right. Let us go into the next sprint. I know it's early, but got a lot of things to do today, right? Great. So let's get started again. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms. Don't forget to get up and stretch, walk around if you're able, or at least look away from the screen for a little while. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right, everybody. How did y'all do? Let's see. Talking about getting some things done. Where did I leave off? All right. Eva wants to catalog her books, but with a spreadsheet. Yeah. There is an app that my husband uses, but it's not for everybody. I mean, it is $2 a month, but we have so much media that the app works for us because it does comic books, it does Blu-rays and DVDs, it does books. I think it even does music, but yeah, if y'all are interested, there's the link to it. And it does have some obscure things that, I mean, it's already in the database. So a few of the AuthorTube books that we have are on there, which I was kind of surprised, at some of them. And some of our like weird anime type obscure videos are on there too. So I thought that was kind of neat. Eva's doing a spreadsheet. No login, so everybody in that can access it. Yeah. And just, we were talking about building shelves and all that stuff. She has one shelf that is set empty. Just gotta over the put it together hump. I'm not over the put it together hump because it's exactly like this one right here in the middle with the manga and like my favorite books on it. So it's gonna have to go over here with the black one and kind of stretch into this corner. And then I'm going to move this black one over here to where the brown one is and move the brown one kind of over. So it's just a lot of moving. And there's a lot of books over there. And I don't. I love the idea, but I don't. Talking about removing borders. So my mama was one of the people who would change the wallpaper, the borders, the curtains, the upholstery every 5 years. And I am talking like clockwork every 5 years. So little old me got to help her to do these things. And I remember doing it when I was like 5 years old and then every 5 years from there on. And it was interesting. As a younger adult, I hated the idea of ever doing wallpaper, of ever doing wall borders, and of ever reupholstering any kind of furniture whatsoever. But now it's like, I kind of get it because one, reupholstering furniture is cheaper than buying new furniture sometimes, depending on what kind of cloth you get. But you've also got to think of the time that you're putting into it. And sometimes that time is just not worth it. But I'm thinking about doing it again. And I'm like, why? Why, Sam? Why? Look for spreadsheet templates, no luck. Yeah. Rita finished her morning HB90 admin test. Nice. Now back to the planning for next quarter. Yeah. My brain's been kind of swallowed about 3 different things. One is planning for next year, and the next is this marathon, and the time next is the whole shelf and moving and Christmas, and yeah. Eva says, I'll show the guy and see if he wants to try it. We have comic movies and also sports cards. I wonder if they do sports cards. I know they have like a media section, so sports cards might be on that. Do it. Rita says, I need to resort my shelves. Maybe it will help the chaos of my writing room. Yeah. Investing in our homes is fun. Sometimes it's with money, sometimes it's with time. Exactly. The things that I want to reupholster aren't going to be that terrible. And I've already got the cloth. So there are 3 boxes over here. They're small boxes compared to the other boxes of cloth that I have, and they're full of cloth. So yeah, I have the things. I have the cloth. Rita says, my dad is the same. Wallpaper in the bathroom since I lived at home over 30 years. Yeah. I've only took wallpaper down and painted one room in this house. We've been here 7 years. Yeah. But 2025 plans. Rita said I redid the first set of questions from last year. So much of it changed, which is so good. Good. I rehung my fabric and sewing stuff a few years ago. Yeah. I go through phases of crafting. So right now, because it's winter, I do crochet, which seems counterproductive in one part of my brain because my arthritis kicks in really bad. And where do I have arthritis? So it's weird to me that I want to crochet while my hands hurt so bad. But at the same time, maybe it's my subconscious and my body saying, hey, this is a new way to stretch everything out and to keep everything loose. So we'll see. And then during like the spring and summer months, I really like to sew. Quilting is my favorite thing to do. But I do other things here and there. Like I create bags and pillowcases and stuff like that. I used to do curtains, but I found these neat curtains. They're blackout curtains on Amazon. So I got them instead for the house instead of making my own curtains because blackout fabric is expensive. And it's honestly cheaper just to buy pre-made blackout curtains. So yeah. I'm going to try carpentry in the late winter. Carpentry's fun. My papa was a carpenter. And I got to help him a little bit. But I got to do that in the spring for our back porch because it needs sanded and it needs weatherproofed bad. I don't know why. They built it the way they did. I was going to do it this spring and summer, but I was kind of disappointed that I couldn't move the stairs. So when the deck comes off, the stairs doesn't meet the top of the deck. There's like an inch where the first step starts. So it's like a tripping hazard. And it kind of throws you off on that first step. And I wanted to redo those, but the bottom of the stairs is in cement. And it's like, I can't really readjust that. So we're going to have to go with another plan. And I have yet to make the other plan. But yeah. Okay. I am running my mouth. We don't have stairs off of our deck. I want to add some. Yes, it is a lot of money. Lumber is absolutely terrible. I was hoping that it would go down. But yeah. Here we are. One of these days. Maybe I'll buy a sawmill and just create my own. We do get on house topics a lot. It's okay. I mean, it's part of being creative because we want to set up our little creativeness, right? Right. And that's the reason why we get into it. Hey, Margaret. Good morning. I have some trees. Oak, yes, oak is very good. Yeah, just don't do pine. I mean, pine's pretty, and you can do pine, and pine is cheap lumber, but for the cost of it, it's just easier to do a hardwood because pine you'll be replacing quickly, whereas oak, walnut, hickory, something like that, you won't. Heather says that she's been cleaning, but sitting is necessary ASAP. Yes, get some rest. I have just one pine tree. She's big but necky. Oh no. Have one walnut. So the thing about walnut is it's a wonderful tree to work with. It's a wonderful lumber to work with. But I follow the Farmer's Almanac when it comes to like cutting trees and using the lumber from them. And walnut, you have to have like a very specific day to cut it where the lumber will not warp whatsoever and it'll be just absolutely perfect. So yeah. Margaret says, sometimes I imagine what would happen if we put all of our tech into secondary markets so we could find and repurpose used materials like lumber better. Yeah. Yeah, I get that because there are, where I'm from, there are houses that have been standing for 300 years and the lumber's still good because they followed the signs, so to speak. And it's just, they're just sitting there. And because they are sitting there, that's how the house and the lumber and everything in it just begins to warp and break and decolor and stuff like that. So yeah, I would love to be able to repurpose a lot of these things. Heather says, I just had an adjustment yesterday afternoon and was in pain to help the pain. Yeah, get some rest, drink plenty of water, all the water. Margaret says, I have plenty of hazelnuts in the freezer and 0 trees. Oh no. Several oak and 1 maple. Yeah. They don't fit on the cement patio. Eva says, my walnut tree doesn't produce nuts. They need both the gingers and the other is dead. Yeah. One was dead when we got here. 3 trees, I think, in total have been struck by lightning. I get that. Invasive thoughts have taken over. Yes. Sycamores. Sycamores are pretty. Sprint or tree talk? I don't know. I guess we're talking trees. My dad, like I said, my papa was a carpenter and my dad cut trees for a living. He cut trees ever since he was like, I don't know, 10. Probably 6 because knowing Grandpa Roy. It was back in the day when they still used horses for logging, if that tells you anything. And honestly, here in the mountains, it wasn't that long ago because equipment couldn't get into the mountains very well. So, yeah. Yeah, they almost like painted white, yeah. So, sycamores, funnily enough, are the, like poplar, yellow poplar, are the water storers of the tree world here in the United States. They drink a lot of water. But for some odd reason, sycamores shed their bark because they don't get enough water at the top. So yeah, neat little thing about sycamores. There's a huge sycamore in front of the house where I'm currently staying. Yes. Biological unfather is a tree cutter too. Weird. His father too. Yeah. It's kind of a very folk tale of them. I didn't know them ever at all, but it sounds like similar lifestyles. Yeah. Twins. I have one I think are birch. I forget, their bark comes off flaps. Yes. Birch are, if you have sycamores, it might be a river birch or a paper birch. River birches and paper birch both have very, very flaky barks. But it's kind of like, I don't know if I need to make that similarity. It's kind of like people with psoriasis where they continuously just make bark, or people with psoriasis continuously just make skin cells, and that's the reason why it flakes off so much. But yeah. They are very close to the house. If I cut them down, my insurance would go way down. Yeah, but you miss the shade, and your electric bill goes up in the summer. And they also kind of, well, Heather has a question for Eva. How tall does the sycamore grow? The ones we have start a good floor level below my basement level, and the top is more than a story above my ground floor. Live on an incline. As that person, that is appropriate. Yeah, I get it. And with the music notes. Jeopardy now. Margaret says a city or an apartment complex just lopped off like a dozen tops of redwoods. What? On a main street near here. So weird looking, but we suspect it was for insurance purposes. Maybe. That just... I mean, it is... To keep the tree alive, it is the right time to do it, but still... Oh, I didn't even. On Disney, it took me. Yeah, Disney. Our pine tree has its branches taken off. Yeah. If it were to fall through, someone's losing a house. Yeah. If you have to cut a tree and it's very, very close to your house, I'm not saying that newbies can't do it, but make sure they're like, I don't know, second generation, or they got like an older logger working with them, because that older logger is going to know just by looking at the tree how they can manipulate it to make it fall correctly so it will not damage anything. So yeah. We may have to prune some palms. Oh, that's so dangerous. They're so flexible. Yeah. No. Our oaks are the sort that drop gumballs. I want to cut them out for selfish humans wanting saltwater pool reasons. Yeah. But I'm poor, so it's fine. Saving the trees. Yes. Logger reflexes are legit a thing. Yes, they are. Very much so. I've got a ton of stories. Yeah. Oh, the little Pokeballs are from your sycamore. The oaks have the acorns. Like they can read the tree seconds before it crash booms in the right way. Yeah. They can cause you to slip, make our heel even more complicated to walk down. Yeah. Gumball oaks. Oh, okay. You are in a different area. My bad. I'm trying to remember all the different oaks across the United States, and my brain just can't do it right now. Liquid amber maple. Maple and sycamore are related. Maybe it's the sycamore, like Sam says. No, let's see. Hold on. That is... There is an oak that does. That's not them. There is an oak that does like weird acorn-like things. A lot of oaks get certain bugs that create weird things on the oak branches and the acorns. So depending on where you are, you either have that type of oak that has the weird acorns, or you have the type of oak that gets that disease insect infestation a lot, and it creates those things. Sweet gum is part of the gum family. So you have sweet gum, black gum. There's like 4 different types of gums. Sweet gum is actually part of where bubble gum comes from. A certain type of gum comes from, along with beech. Beech is also where you get some of the flavor from the toothpaste that we have. Early toothpaste were from beech. Okay. Eva sent a pic and a link. Okay. But yeah, acorns are very slippery. They're called gumball oak trees in this area. Our city cleans the streets because of these and the walnuts, which are massive and dangerous. Yeah. All right. Tree talk. All the tree talk. The thing around here that is taking over some of the native trees is the Bradford pears. I don't know why people liked them so much. I mean, they are kind of pretty white flower thing, but they smell like fish. And for some odd reason, people just planted them everywhere, and you have the fishy smell everywhere. And it's like, no. So now they're taking over the native species. And there's like a wanted posters out for them. So people can cut down the Bradford pears, and some states will actually send them replacement trees, replacement saplings like maple. It's mostly maples, but you get some oaks and stuff that you can choose from as well. Heather says that she has water and coffee, sitting to journal and plan for a while. I'm going to watch her video on Streamlabs while I do that. Awesome. It's so weird. They look exactly like seeds from our liquid amber maple. Nature. Eva says, we had a horticulturalist come to our property. The trees along the roadway are being overtaken by thick vines. Is it... Here we have kudzu and honeysuckle that take over. Eva says we cannot come close to the cost of having that taken care of. Yeah. Vines. Vines are a logger's bane, along with the widowmaker branches. Advertise it as a CrossFit class. Also have an ice pack. Good. Come swing axes for fitness. Yes. And then drag the trees and the brush that will give you a workout. Brush piling is such a workout, especially if you cut a lot of trees. All right. It's actually a really good time to go over into those woods, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Because so much is dead. Yeah. All right. Let's get into one more sprint. We're going to go over a little bit, but it's okay. Goth girl. The best forests are the forest besides the cemetery. All right. Anyway, where am I at? There's the timer. It's right by a belt line, so it's pretty. Or less pretty, yeah. More littered. Yeah. I get that. Okay. Don't forget to hydrate, especially Heather. Don't forget to get some noms if you have some rumblies and the tumblies, and don't forget to get up and stretch or walk around for a little bit if you are able. And let's get started in our last sprint in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right. So I think I'm going to be done for the day. I know I should probably keep contacting people, but same time, I kind of need a day off, right? Yes, I love the number 42 as well. Let's see. Never know what you'll find below ground. Talking about a metal detector being an interesting little hobby to have, kind of. All right. Again, everybody, share this link because it is the form to sign up for the marathon. AuthorTubers and BookTubers that are under 1,000 subscribers, please share that link so that they can sign up. The deadline is going to be on the 22nd, so we have 3 days to boost our numbers for the marathon in January, from January 12th to January 19th. Right now, we have 29 signed up, which is awesome for a first-time marathon, I think. And it's going to be a lot of fun, and we have a good crew so far, but I am always looking for more. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to get through all of my subscriptions on YouTube. I've only gotten through to the C's just because links and YouTube not letting me see emails for some odd reason. I don't know why. It's just weird. But here we are. You're welcome. Very, very welcome. Hi, yes, I accidentally psychic. There have been signs. Heather has a pop-up sometime over the weekend, but we will see. Heather is one of our participants as well. I think she is tentatively scheduled for one of the Sundays. Fun to chat for a bit, switching to work mode again. Thanks, friends. Happy hot cocoa holidays. Yes, thank you, Margaret. All right, thank you for joining me. I will be back on Twitch Saturday and Sunday. And then I will have Breaking the Block here on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube on Sunday at 10 a.m. with friends. And we should have a lot of fun. Hopefully it won't be as an in-depth conversation as we had last time, or might even continue over into this next one. I don't know. Hey, Angel. Thank you for joining me. Unfortunately, we are about to wrap up. If you want some more sprints, that is the wrong tab. Hold on. Here is the link to more productivity sprints. They're mostly all on YouTube. Some of them will pop over on Twitch as well. Yes. If you want some more productivity sprints, I will be back on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern. See ya. Hope y'all have